MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami tonight. Between the Minnesota Twins and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games,
leading off
6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Hot shot down the line. In the air now, out to right field. Moving under it, him, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Here's another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Just starting things out here in South Florida. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses off the plate.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right now.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Brinson.
A ball and no strikes. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Brinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting third.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined, and an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs, and when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Skied into straightaway right. Kim is there. One pitch, one out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Alcantara has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way to left center. Brinson's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Jason Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. One and one to Jason Castro.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded, foul. 0-2, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Alfaro.
Barrios, a right-hander who stands at even 6 feet. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Garver is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So one away here with the bases empty. And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. This is on the ground over to first. Hung loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Andy Wilkins. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder. Brian Anderson would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Kepler. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Scope, a runner at second with 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored. And a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. The pitcher, Sandy Alcantara, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The center fielder, #9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the Miami area native, Lewis Brinson. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
And now, Yangervis Solarte. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And this one gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The set and the 1-2. 2-2. Brinson at second with 2 down. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting,
At the plate, Kim, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
1-0. Here it is. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Kim tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich.
The first baseman.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Standing in, Andy Wilkins. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Wilkins, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, is a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. Ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
In for his strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Wilkins on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
So striding forward now, C.J. Cron. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
to the swing.
Riding in, Max Kepler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Kepler.
First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Softly hit out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Shortstop.
Ready now, J.T. Riddle. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. Scope has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The pitcher,
now to the plate, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. On, he pops it up. Scope is calling for it, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in now, Mitch Garver. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there are two away now. Luis Arias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Luis Arias.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. 0-1 count and the pitch. Chopper foul. 0-2 count and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Garver stands at second with two gone. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Minnesota. Adalberto Mejia, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Adalberto.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
In the air down the line in left. Garver sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, Yangervis Solarte.
Yangervis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
And that's the second out.
Now
stepping in, Kim singled homer run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Jorge Alfaro would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Byron Buxton. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone!
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 now. Base is empty here with nobody out.
That's
3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Polanco on at first, nobody out. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Wilkins on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Jason Castro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And not in time as the run scores. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Garver 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And that misses 1-1. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 3 runs already home here. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Nelson Cruz will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. 0-1 the count. He's set. The 0-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Minnesota gets